What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash today. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. Hit that like button, you guys, and let's get into it. Okay, here we are at about $470 for roughly 9 hours, 40 minutes left in the day. We saw a little bit of a pump yesterday, which is nice to see. 4% to the upside. Definitely expecting that we are going to move up. If we are, let's see, from a low, to a high. Low to high. Looking at this, we bounced right off our golden ratio zone, and the reaction we had was immaculate. Went all the way up past the 236. Very good candle. Now we're here. It's the weekend. We probably don't do much over the weekend. If we pull back a little to 463, 451, I doubt we pull back to 451, but 463, 457 maybe, somewhere in that range, and then come back up, I think that's okay. We don't really want to go below 450 again, okay? If we do that, we're running the risk of going down to 442, 437. Not that that's detrimental to the price, even lower potentially. And again, not that that's detrimental to the price. It's just if we want to move up, I mean, I think I speak for all of us when I say let's do that now. Let's not dilly dally. Let's just do it now. Let's go ahead. And it is the weekend. Bitcoin Cash can and has moved up over the weekend before, but I think we might chill for a second. You know, we had a decent day yesterday. 4% to the upside is nothing crazy, but still a nice little day. I'll look at the short-term stuff. We will look at the short-term stuff here together and see what we can come up with, okay? Volume is very low here on Coinbase. Typically, when the volume is low like this, you're at a point where you are about to break out, one way or the other. I'm thinking the way we're going is up, not down, but we'll see. 1 hour time frame here, looking at this. 469 being the price. If we're looking at this, the 1 hour RSI does have a little bit of bearish divergence. It's as if we had this kind of higher low trend and dynamic, and we've actually broken out of that. We've come down now. We have lower highs and lower lows here now. So over the weekend, we might see this RSI continue to cool off. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Continue to cool off. And that doesn't mean that the price has to do that. It could do this exact thing. Maybe it's worse. But likely we're just going to see some type of like neutral price action sideways. That's my assumption. The stochastics at the moment are bullish. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I am sick, so it's just I'm asthmatic and I'm sick. I don't know if I'm asthmatic, but I got something weird with my throat and my nose, my nasal passageway. I don't know. I forget what they're called, tubules or something like that in the nose. I don't remember what they're called. Anyways, all I'm trying to say here is I'm sick, so bear with me. Stochastics actually look kind of good here. So today's Saturday, you know, maybe we do see a little bit of a move up. I wouldn't get too excited. I don't think that we're gonna do this right now. Maybe we do. I hope we do. I mean, if we do, that's great. I'd be wrong, but you know, if we get above like 477, maybe we are moving up over the weekend, and that's completely welcomed here. The MACD is reversing back down. Kind of gives me the impression that we do have a little bit lower to go, that we bounce at the zero. We don't have to bounce at the zero, but we've done that before. That's somewhat common to do. The stochastics could find resistance right here at the 50 as well. I didn't think about that, but they look good right here, but actually we could come down lower. So I'm just expecting these indicators to cool off over the next couple days. I'm not expecting any kind of robust price action to take place. We look at this here from a high to a low. Golden ratio down to this area, support came back up. Now we're back down here, come back down, whatever, just chill here, and then we'll continue to move up maybe Sunday or Monday, or maybe even later than that. 4 hour time frame here, rejecting the overbought zone. That's never fun, but we might find support at the 50 like we did before. We might find support at the 40. That's somewhat normal. It's pretty normal to go from the overbought zone to bounce off the 50, or even bouncing off the 40, or somewhere in between. So that's what we're looking for. Again, the same impression here. We're just letting the indicators cool off a little bit, okay? The stochastics do look bearish on the 4 hour time frame. I would think that we persist down looking at that. The MACD has a bullish kind of impression here, but if we're crossing up like this and then cross back down immediately, that's kind of not good. It's not ideal. I don't know if it matters because we're so choppy and sideways. I don't think it really matters. So the MACD, I'm just not going to weigh on too much there. Daily time frame, looking at this, The daily RSI, I mean, overall, it's very neutral. This look that we had, where it's like this, I mean, we still kind of have it, this W shape, it is getting a little bit toyed with here. The fact that we're finding resistance here, I was thinking that we'd actually break through it. That's why I got excited, last week, but whatever, we're taking a little bit more time. What I'd like to see, what I'd like for us to continue to do is to hold higher lows. I don't want to see us get below this because then we're kind of breaking this trend that we've established, and I don't think that'd be good. So let's avoid that. All that to say, if we move down, that's okay. Just don't move down a tremendous amount. I doubt that we move below 457. If we do, that could be problematic. Okay. 450 though, 450 is really the line in the sand that I would start to 451, I guess, would be the area that I'd start to worry. And when I say worry, all I mean is I worry that this idea that we're moving up next week and going into the end of the month is not going to happen. Hold on. Not that I'm worried that the price is going to tank, just that this idea might not happen exactly as we're forecasting it to happen. The stochastics are weird. The price action's neutral and choppy and sideways. So stochastics won't be reliable even on the daily time frame. The MACD, again, same kind of concept. It's probably not going to be as reliable. I mean, here, I don't like that we're killing our bullish momentum. But again, I don't know if that really has any significance. It would look better if this bullish momentum was building right now. And if today were to close green, I think we'd have that. But even if not, again, I don't know if I'm worried because we're just so choppy and sideways. So it might not be that significant. Anyways, that's all I got. Right? We've seen this before where we died off in our bullish momentum and still we moved up. Right? Not a reliable implication because we were just choppy and sideways. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.